Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Chinese nationals fighting for Russia, captured on Ukrainian soil. Zelenskyy wants answers. Beijing is silent. What's really going on here? Let's dive into what might be one of the most unsettling developments yet in Russia's war against Ukraine, and why this moment could signal a dangerous shift in international involvement. Over the past few days, Ukrainian forces operating in the Donetsk region made a startling discovery. 2 Chinese nationals, armed and fighting on the Russian side, were captured in combat.
Commander, boom, 然后就哗，然后就啊，然后我就呀啊，然后他就就跟那个。
President Volodymyr Zelenskyy confirmed their identities and went further. He believes these aren't isolated cases. According to Zelenskyy, we're looking at the tip of the iceberg. These are just 2 of many, he warned, suggesting that Beijing may be involved directly or indirectly in this war. And this isn't speculation. Hundreds of foreign fighters from China, Nepal, and Central Asia have reportedly joined Russian forces as mercenaries. The U.S. State Department didn't mince words. Spokesperson Tammy Bruce called it disturbing and made it clear China is enabling Russia. Let's pause and think about that. China, Russia's most powerful international partner, is already sending dual-use technologies, providing economic lifelines, and undermining Western sanctions. If it turns out that Chinese nationals are being actively funneled into this war, we're entering a new, far more volatile phase of global confrontation. Meanwhile, on the battlefield, Russia is intensifying its attacks. Late Tuesday, Russian drones slammed into Dnipro and Kharkiv, 2 of Ukraine's largest cities, injuring at least 17 people and sparking massive fires. In Kramatorsk, a residential neighborhood was hit, continuing Russia's barbaric pattern of striking civilian areas. Let's be clear, these are not military targets. They are homes, families, lives. And in a bizarre propaganda move, Russia's defense ministry released a video claiming victory in a small settlement called Guyevo in the Kursk region. It shows a Russian soldier waving the flag from the ruins of a church, dramatic music and all, like it's a war movie, not a war crime. Ukraine has yet to officially comment on this specific claim, but our general staff reported targeted strikes against Russian drone infrastructure in that same area. In other words, we're not retreating. We're countering. But here's something that should make every American listener sit up. Elbridge Colby, recently confirmed as a top Pentagon policy advisor, once questioned whether Russia even invaded Ukraine. Yes, you heard that right. He echoed Kremlin disinformation and only conceded after intense scrutiny. This is concerning, because policy starts with perception. If U.S. officials downplay the threat, support for Ukraine can erode at the worst possible moment. Lastly, the U.S. and Russia are set to hold low-level talks in Istanbul this week, focused on restoring embassy operations. It's unclear if these talks will touch on any broader diplomatic issues, but we must stay vigilant. Russia uses diplomacy as a stalling tactic while it reloads. So what's next? We need to watch Beijing closely. Ukraine is demanding answers, but if China continues to look the other way, or worse, actively support Moscow's military goals, the U.S. and its allies must reconsider the costs of passivity. For Ukraine, the stakes remain brutally simple: survival, sovereignty, and justice. And no matter how many foreign mercenaries Putin throws at us, we will defend every inch of our land. Thanks for watching. If you found this update insightful, give it a like and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a briefing on the war in Ukraine and what it means for the world. See you next time.